From the King's Academy, this is Studio 70.
Good morning, TKA, and welcome back from break. Today we're highlighting TKA's performance of Les Mis by having our own Kyle Martin on the show. Kyle, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm very excited to be on Studio 7.
So let's get started with our announcements. TKA's Science Olympiad competed over break in the state finals. Science teacher Mrs. Arrington led the group to success, as 7 students medaled in as many as 4 events. Congratulations to Trent, Charlie, Lauren Arrington, and Carissa Martin for medaling in their events. Also, nice job to Kenny Shaw, who studied astronomy in a day and placed 12th out of 42 teams.
Wow.
Our very own Brendan competed in the Olympiad too. We had the chance to hear from him alongside Mrs. Arrington.
I'm extremely proud of the Science Olympiad team. We took 14 students to regionals and then 14 students to states. We placed at regionals and were able to advance to states. The students were outstanding. They were high energy, enthusiastic, and for a science teacher, being surrounded by hundreds of science students running around doing science, it was a fabulous experience. And all in all, it was just a fabulous day. The fact that this was our first year participating in Science Olympiad and we were able to qualify for states and medal is phenomenal to me. I can't wait for next year. I would like to thank Mr. Raines for suggesting we do Science Olympiad in the first place. Then once I saw how many events there were and the wide range of events, I knew I needed extra help. Thanks to Coach Allen, who coached all the engineering events, Mrs. Verkler, who coached the physics and chem events, and Mrs. Carruthers, who coached all the life science events.
Over the break, the Model UN Club took a trip to NYC. Student delegates engaged in diplomacy among student delegates from 25 countries. Reed Champlin spoke to more than 2,000 kids about the results of his council. The Model UN trip was delayed for a day because of a blizzard. So the students were pretty sad to hear that, but their trip did last for 5 days and they debated on various global issues. The candidates visited multiple famous places such as the One World Trade Center, also known as the Freedom Tower, and saw the Lion King play on Broadway at the Minskoff Theater and spent some time in Times Square. What a cool trip. Let's go over to Mikey with an interview with Austin Sharkey.
So I'm here with Austin Sharkey. Austin, how do you explain the trip to Model UN?
It was definitely a fun experience. I did this trip 2 years ago and I enjoyed every moment, so I knew I had to go back again for my senior year. And I really had a blast while I was up there.
Yeah? So what'd you guys really do? What'd you guys get into?
Well, we started off with our committee sessions. We had 5 committee sessions. Each one lasts for about 2 hours, and we get to sit there and we get to discuss with each other and with the rest of our committee on important issues that go around our world and trying to find resolutions to these issues.
So now, does each student pick a country to represent or a government to represent?
We are assigned a few. We get our choice to pick a few countries, but we're mostly assigned these countries. And once we get these countries, we do our research and we end up typing our resolutions for these.
And you are representing the country itself, right?
Yes, we are delegates from these countries, or mock delegates.
So what was the trip like there and coming back? Was it fun?
Going there, it was actually a hassle. Our first day was canceled because of the blizzard in New York. And our second day, our flight was delayed, so we were split into 2 flights, and the second flight that was supposed to leave a lot later actually beat us there to New York.
That's some stuff. That's actually pretty funny.
Also, over the break, the TKA band went to Boston to observe world-renowned artists. Musical highlights were the Blue Man Group concert and the Boston Symphony Orchestra concert. They toured Plymouth Rock and Plymouth Plantation. It's great to see how involved the band is this year.
It really is.
Special thanks to Mr. Skinner and Mr. Lowe.
We love them.
Come out to the volleyball tournament, April 22nd. Oh, God.
So did you enjoy the dodgeball tournament?
Of course.
Yeah, well, I did too. My team went to the semifinals and we were named Dodge Mahal, and we were amazing. So, okay. And Brody Fields, I did get you out. Well, TKA is hosting their 2nd annual volleyball tournament on Saturday, April 22nd from 6:30 to 11 p.m. The cost is $10 per player. $10, only $10. And teams can be made of 6 or 7 players. Something new for this year, any varsity volleyball player is fair game for a team. But The limit is 1 varsity player per team. So start recruiting your teams and get your money and team name into Mrs. Fogelman in the athletic office by Friday, April 14th. TKA students, alumni, faculty, and staff are all welcome to win first prize. Now let's send it over to our favorite segment, Around the Globe with Gigi Perez.
This just in. Yesterday at 11:07, a bull shark was found in Australia, nowhere near water in a puddle, after Cyclone Debbie had hit, sparking talk of a sharknado. Let's take this shark to the beach and send it on over to Graham and Kyle.
Wow, thank you, Gigi, for that great segment. Now, Kyle, you are here in honor of our Les Mis performance this week. Let me ask you some questions so the audience will get a better understanding. Kyle, what is your favorite part of the show?
I'd say one of my favorite parts is, I have some good scenes. I have a scene where we rally them to war. I have scenes where we fight a war. I have scenes where I have to kiss Gracie O'Connor. I mean, that's not that bad. I have, what else do I do?
That's good. That's good.
Did I mention that I kissed Gracie O'Connor? Did I mention that?
You did.
Okay.
You did.
That's a good part. Also, singing the high notes.
Singing the high notes.
Singing the high notes.
What's your favorite song to sing?
My personal favorite song my favorite song to listen to would be Bring Him Home. It's by Nate Adams. Jean Valjean sings it at the night, right before our final attack. It's beautiful. He has a great voice. We're really happy to have him. Very, very pleased with us. What else?
What's your favorite song to listen to? Favorite song to sing?
My favorite song that I sing would probably have to be the cafe song. It's after all my friends have died, and I go back to the cafe where we had met and done, things for our revolutionary cause. And I'm basically mourning the loss of my friends, singing Empty Chairs at Empty Tables, and it's just an amazing piece, and I hope it goes smoothly the night of, and I'm sure it will. Thanks to Mr. Snyder and the great orchestra and everyone on the crew, and Graham.
What's something you could tell us that the audience might not know, but you know?
I actually play Gavroche in 5th grade, which is the little kid in this, so it's pretty interesting to have played 2 roles in this, see it from a different light. Les Mis is definitely my favorite show, I would say, at this point.
Summarize the show for the audience in 3 words.
War, death, love.
It was a 4th redemption.
It was his 4th redemption, then 5th Jesus, because
That's good.
Because we love Jesus.
All right.
I do.
And then you want to sign off and say have a great day, TKA.
Have a great day, TKA. Thank you for watching.
Red, I feel my soul on fire. Black, my world if she's not there. Red, the color of desire. Black, the color of despair.
Have a great day, TKA.